6 clearance racks, so let's check them out. Up at the top we have butterfly bush, and it is $26.98. We have, looks like altogether it's going to be 5 butterfly bushes, and they will be half off, and that's a good price off the $26.98. Also at the top is the fireworks fountain grass, and that is an annual, $14.98. That'll be half off, $7, and they're really pretty. They also have that at the top. And here's another nice, this is a perennial, and it is the salsa helenium, and it is $17.98. That'll be half off of that. 50% off. Also coneflower, delicious nougat, and it is a perennial, starts blooming in summer all the way to fall, and that is $17.98, and it will be half off of that. Now this one here is a perennial, and look how cute that is. Really nice, and it is $22.98. That's going to bring it to half off for that. So this rack number 1 is a nice one, and let's take a look at rack number 2, which has the top shelf of Monrovia Tiny Nougat Asiatic Lilies, which will be a perennial, $12.98, and it'll be $7. These are in great condition. Again, they are perennials, and what is it saying? Direct sun, semi-moist, blooms in summer, hardiness 30 to -40. So this is nice if you can get you a good handful of these and just plant them up. You'll have a really nice arrangement when the summer hits next year. There's a nice orange one. And also at the bottom there are some hazy asters, and they are perennials, and they bloom from summer to fall, $17.98. Really nice. Here's light purple. These are the Daydream hybrid asters, and they are $7.98. Wow, now that's a big change here. So that will bring these to $4, and they are perennials, like I said. And this is the hybrid. If I can get that off of there, I think I might snatch this up, because like I said, it is a perennial. So it's much different in price, looks like. And it's probably, let me just back up here. They are all the same price. I'm sorry. The bottom ones, and it looks like you're mainly going to be paying for this pot that they're in. So right here, this aster is a perennial, $4.98, and look at that price now. So I am going to go ahead and get this because it is a perennial. Go back over here, pan around, look for another one that's $4.98. This one is a little dry looking, really dusty looking, so I don't want to get that. Looks like I'm just going to be getting one because I can't find another one. While I'm here, let's take a look at this Golden Ruby Barberry, $21.98. A little dry, but it's some people out there that can perform miracles with these rescue plants here. There's another one right there. Okay, let's scoot over here. So we have the Coleus, which is a annual, and it is $8.98. And then I forgot the name of these lantanas. And the purslane, they're going to be $12.98. Here is another coneflower, $12.98. That's an annual though. And then down here is more. Say these are nice for the patio. Okay, and let's go over here. Here's some more nice white mums, $6.98. Really nice. Just gotta fix them up a little bit. Okay, let's check out this Bellini grape. That's a crepe myrtle. Really pretty purple color. You can even see some of the buds there. Really nice. And $12.98. That's going to be half off. And this is, looks like a, yeah, Coreopsis. That's a perennial. It starts in spring and blooms all the way to summer. No, fall. Rhea sage. Now at the bottom, more of the yellow mums. Okay, so on this side we have some more of the mums and the portulaca, whatever that word is. That's $22.98, and it is going to be half off of that price. More of the lantanas. And here's an arrangement. You can always separate these. They look a little rough, and they are $32.98. So it's probably 3 plants in there. That's not really a good deal. It's really not. Should be a little lower. These are $3.98, so they will be marked down to $2. Your mums. About the same thing over here. Let's see what these are. Catnip, $12.98. They're a little dried out, so you can probably kind of cut them down a little bit. Looks like coleus at the bottom. And a smaller pot. That's a trailing annual for that one. And a arborvitae, that's going to be half off. Lots of coleus and lantanas. So far I only have 2 things. I'm not for sure if I'm going to get it, but I will keep it in my cart while I roll around and think about it. So this was an okay. I'm not gonna complain too much on it. I am really thinking about these Asiatic lilies though. I'm really thinking about that. $12.98 for those, and that'll bring those to $7 each. I already have some, but nothing wrong with having more. I don't know if I have the orange ones. Lots of bees gathering around, a few butterflies, right at the butterfly bush too. Really pretty. All right, well that completes my little look around on the clearance rack at Lowe's. Thanks for watching.